What's up, Evil Dead fans? I know I just made a video, but I want to make this other video right now because I'm super excited about it. Before I get into my super excited thing, I want to tell you a few things need to go over. You can see right now I have a hat pin on. It looks like an eyeball with in a pile of mush or guts or something. That was made by Adamia Creations. His wife made it. This is Alex Anderson's company. Him and his wife made props in New York. Now they're doing it in Pennsylvania. Check them out on Etsy. Adamia Creations. Really nice people. And he messaged me, today or yesterday about it, and love those guys. They're, him and his wife are really good folk. Definitely check them out and check out their products and definitely buy stuff from them. Just tell them I sent you, and I don't know if they would actually give you a discount. I kind of doubt it, but just say I sent you and, get some from them. They make good stuff. And to my friend Nightmare. Now, see, I had a message from him that it popped up on my alerts for comments, and it cut off because it said read more. And he was wondering about me doing, and I don't know if he's still up for this, me doing a Evil Dead 2 work shed chainsaw. And he's like, well, you need a pull string that hangs out like 3 inches. Is this what you're talking about? Because I got one right here, man, so it'd be easy for me to make one. So if you're still interested, we can talk, and, it's my last Homelight XL that I got. So yeah, I could definitely do one pretty easy for you, but you gotta just put some in the comments so we get to talking about it. If you're still interested in me doing something like that for you, making you the cabin scene Ash versus Evil Dead 2, or not cabin scene, but workshed scene. If I said cabin earlier, I mean workshed scene, Evil Dead 2 chainsaw. And also, I was talking with my friend who's making the Power Glove. Now, I've talked to another individual before. Sorry, it's kind of cold here. My nose is running a little bit. And we were talking about me possibly, I wouldn't say donate so much as to letting them have to an extent, the standard for their Evil Dead musical. Now, it's based in Ohio. It's a smaller production company. We were talking about maybe commissioning one out just to use, or I could give them one and they could, after the show, they would actually auction it off. I would get half of the proceeds and they would take the other half, something like that. The guy who's making my Power Glove, this guy knows his stuff. He's a super nice guy, one of the best prop builders I've ever met. And in my opinion, and probably if you've seen the end of one of my last videos of his Power Glove, I would say the best Power Glove builder out there as we speak. And you can't count the people from the production company because that's cheating, because they were the originators of it. But I would say as a replicator and as a prop builder, he is, in my opinion, the best in the world as we speak. He has seen your guys' show in Ohio because he is within driving distance of you guys. And don't get super excited that the best Power Glove builder in the world lives that close to you. You can get excited, but if you are doing the show again and you want one of my chainsaws, put some in the comments and we can talk. And when you're doing the show, if you're still going to do it, because I want to let him know, because I'm sure he wants to go back and watch it again. He told me all about it, told me how really cool it is, and it's better than the one in New York. He's seen them all over the place, he said. And I think he said that. I'm pretty sure he did, because he said it was better than the one in New York. So he said it was really, 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 really good. And if I get the time, I may show up. I may show up and watch it. I don't know. And so you'd have the chainsaw builder at your show, and you'd have the Power Glove guy at your show. Can't ask for much more than that, I guess. Well, Bruce Campbell, if he showed up, it'd be even better. But anyways, yeah, leave me a message below. And the reason why I don't mind the standard going out for that versus like one of my 100%ers is because the standard can take more of a hit and more abuse than a plastic body, because the plastic bodies want to turn and move, and the aluminum bodies has a metal handle with it, and it can take a lot of abuse. And I know during that show it would take a lot of abuse, so it would be more of a ideal one to use if you are still interested in that. And I'm sorry I forgot your name. I tried to look back on on the Facebook thing. I am really Facebook illiterate. I'm sorry, please forgive me of that. But heard your show is really good, and you know, I've totally forgot about it because I've been so busy doing other stuff until the guy making the Power Glove, we started talking about it. So message me below if you're still interested in using one of my chainsaws for your production of the Evil Dead musical. Now on to the big news. Now, you know I'm getting geared up to make the deer head. That's gonna be my next huge project. It's gonna be real in depth. But I am gonna have another project before that. And before that project, I gotta make the part that you guys voted on the most. And it's looking like it's a top. So we need to specify which top. If it's from Army of Darkness, there's two different tops. I talked to Gothman about it, so there's two different tops. So we need to figure out which one that is. If the top wins, I will make that top while I'm making my next project, and that top will be given away to a winner. So, you know, I'll just pick somebody who did vote for a top, and that, you know, and that's specified on that one, you're gonna get a top. So definitely, you can vote as many times as you want. If you voted already, vote again, vote again, vote again, vote again. I don't care. This ain't like the Now It's Groovy where you just get 1 or 2 chances. This is, you can put it down 1,000,000 damn times, and it give you more of a chance. So put in the comments which one you want. So, and I'm gonna have to tally it up a lot, so that's okay. So on to the next project. I got to thinking, and my mind just clicked. I'm out here working on that chainsaw right now for the Power Glove guy. I'm still gonna leave him nameless because I still know if he wants me to name him at all yet. I kind of gave you around the region where he lives, and you know, I don't think that's really pushing too many boundaries. But the next big project, anyways, the next big not big project, but the next project is something that you guys at home can do yourselves. I'm not making it from scratch. What I'm doing is I'm taking something and making it into something better. What I'm doing is I'm making Ash's severed hand from one of those moving hands. Now this hand I bought is from the UK. It looks like Frankenstein's hand, and it's gonna be very minimal things to use. It's mostly paint, it's gonna be rubber latex, it's gonna be Gorilla Glue, but we're gonna make it as detailed as possible. Even though at the top of the severed hand up here is the power pack, you know, the opening, we're gonna disguise that and make it look like a real hand. And they have little plastic nubs on the end where if it hits like a wooden floor, you hear a bunch of clicking and popping. We're gonna eliminate that, so when you hear it come, it's like tap, 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 like fingernails. So, and another thing you're gonna wanna get is women's fake fingernails, like the ones you use at a beauty shop. You're gonna have to use those because we're gonna make it look as real as possible. And it's gonna be very simple and very realistic, and it's something you guys can do. All you gotta do is get that hand, and if you get it before I get mine, I ordered mine from the UK, so it's gonna come in probably the middle of October. You can follow along right with me. So get ready for that. So to sum it up, Nightmare, contact me about that chainsaw because I didn't get that whole message. It just popped up my alerts, but when I tried to find it on YouTube, couldn't find the whole message. But here's that end you're looking for with the hanging down cord. I despise the hanging cords. I don't know why. I'm not a fan of that. Some people are, such as Mr. Nightmare. And if you're still interested, the guy who's doing the Evil Dead musical, if you're interested in getting the standard for that, let me know in the comments. And I'm going to be showing pretty soon, in like a video or two, of my chainsaw I'm building for the guy making the Power Glove, and the next build before the deer head. And the reason why I'm not doing the deer head yet is I want everything I need for it geared up to go. I don't want to have to get one thing and then wait 3 months to get another. So I need to get everything at once and have it ready to go like that, because it is a big build. So while I'm getting that ready, I'm gonna do the mechanical hand, or actually the possessed hand. It is actually gonna crawl. We're gonna make it crawl, people, and it's gonna be cool. You can use it for Halloween, cosplay. You can use it for plays, musicals, if you're doing a short movie, all that stuff. And with that being said, and I'm gonna make that part, I'm guessing it's gonna be a top. So, another damn top. Another top. But that's okay. Actually, Nightmare the other day suggested I make the flat top, and I was like, I would have never in a million years would have thought anybody would have mentioned a flat top. And that's, when he said the one from the cabin, I had to message him back and go, flat top? Because I was like, is he serious here? Because I can make one of those and give me about 2 hours to make it perfect. 2 hours, done. It's real simple to do. And I can make it, and there's like, with little, on the sides, you got a little bit of a gap. I know how to fill that in pretty effortlessly too. So that, I don't think that one's gonna win, to be honest, but because everybody wants that nice slope top, because that's the hardest part to make. But with that being said, I'm excited about this next project. I'm geared up and ready to go, and you guys stay groovy.